All right, today we are going to jump into a relatively quick triplet, starting out with 12 pull-ups, 4 wall walks, and 21 ab mat sit-ups. And this is going to be a total of 5 rounds for time. Now, when we look at this workout, what we got to keep in mind is we want to be quick. We want to get through this as fast as we can, but at the same time, we don't want to start out so fast, so early to where we drop off pretty dramatically on our rounds, our splits per round. So looking at this workout, what we want to try to emphasize is starting out with a good rhythm on the pull-ups, ideally try to hang on to it unbroken. And if we can't, we can use a band for assistance. And if we still can't, then think about having a rep range that we're trying to stick with, whether that's 3 sets of 4, 4 sets of 3, 6 and 6, or 8 and 12, 8 and 4. Totally up to you on how you want to strategize this, but give yourself a plan and try to stick with it for the first couple rounds. Looking at the wall walks, getting yourself starting at the bottom, walk yourself up. Remember, every rep starts at the bottom of the push-up and ends at the bottom of the push-up. So make sure that we are getting organized from the very beginning, and as we walk ourselves back up the wall, we have a good controlled descent down. The other thing is, try to keep yourself as efficient as possible. So keeping those elbows locked out and imagine like you were walking up the wall by pushing through the shoulders, even better versus having to find ourselves pressing it. Now, at the same time, if we are not comfortable going upside down like this or even walking that close to the wall, then let's scale this back further to maybe 1 or 2 hand movements. So if you take a step back with your right hand, step back with your left hand, take another step forward with your right hand, step forward with your left hand. So that way we're still practicing that stability and just the overall stepping aspect of walking on our hands. And then the ab mat sit-ups, 21 ab mat sit-ups. These are pretty straightforward. Touch the ground behind the head and throw those arms to generate some momentum to come over the top of your hip. So we want to think if we got long arms, if we can reach our ankles, great. I still want to see those shoulders cross over the top of the hip so we can get that full trunk flexion. Now, we have 5 rounds of this, and like I mentioned earlier, we don't want to send it so hard in the beginning and not be able to sustain that pace. So think of it as using your first round to establish a baseline. Can you repeat that baseline? Can you repeat the same rep scheme that you did in the first round? And then from there, can we go faster? Can we maybe speed up the transition? Can we maybe hang on to the pull-ups in larger sets? Can we keep our cycle rate faster on the sit-ups? And at the same time, can we get through the wall walks without having to take a break? But those are the things that we can think about to help us move faster. Just focus on that early on. Think slow is smooth, smooth is fast, and then progressively increase the actual speed in transitions throughout the rest of the workout. That's it for today. Have fun.